that stings! What do you have against a fair fight anyway?
Okay, I know what you're probably thinking. Moodzi, Goku was obviously caught off guard. He was obviously suppressed. And yes, I agree with this, but if you know anything about how I work, then you will know that this is not my main issue with Goku being grazed by a bullet. So episode 77 of Dragon Ball Super starts off with Goku dealing with robbers trying to mug him, which is classic Dragon Ball stuff. Goku dealt with robbers in Dragon Ball all the time, and was even once kidnapped without even knowing in Dragon Ball GT, so this is really nothing new. However, the writers of this episode decided to make this scene a way to drive the plot. How? Well, Goku got slightly injured by getting shot from a bullet. Again, I do understand that this was the result of Goku putting his guard down. However, it's still essentially bad writing, and I will explain why. Because not only Goku was always impervious to bullets, and this was the reason why Launch carrying a machine gun with her posed no real threat to Goku and the others, so bullets were never factored as a potential threat in any sort of way in Dragon Ball. Therefore, Toei making Goku being grazed by a bullet is such a forced and nonsensical way to drive the plot. Goku gets shot, hence Goku knows he's getting rusty. If Goku needed himself to get hurt for him to understand he needs to retrain, then Toei could have approached this from a different angle. That's all I'm saying. Instead of having Goku getting injured by a bullet, why not getting injured by fighting Goten? I mean, Goten was getting some spotlight in the episode, and dare I say, some decent character development. Or heck, this could have been an awesome way to reintroduce Android 17, have him jump the gun on Goku, pun non intended, and have him injure Goku during that fight. That way you could have simultaneously reintroduced Android 17 by making him look cool as fuck and give Goku the incentive to go back to training. Dumbass motherfucker. Once again, I'm going to repeat myself because I know people in the comment section usually comment without listening to the whole video, because I know this is basically plot-induced stupidity, but I can't forgive it because it was literally a driving force for Goku to go back to training, which again, like I illustrated, it could have been done in so many other ways that could have avoided this route. I also understand that many people will bring up the Krillin throwing a rock at Goku as an argument to say this already happened in Dragon Ball Z, therefore it's not bad writing. And oh boy, I would disagree. Thus, the rock scene in the Cell games was just a comic relief moment that doesn't result to anything. Unlike the bullet scene, the rock was not a plot point in the episode. In fact, this scene should have been in the Resurrection of F arc, to illustrate that if Goku does not use Ki, then he's easily injured. But in any case, it's such a bad look for Goku anyway, especially that this is the first episode of an arc that will hold a tournament containing the strongest fighters in all 12 universes, so having your strongest fighter in Universe 7 looking weak is the last thing you want to see. Also, another thing I'd like to add is that Goku is acting frustratingly dumb in this episode, which I know is pretty standard for Dragon Ball Goku. However, there is one particular scene that I found incredibly interesting, and I hope they explore this in this arc. We see a scene where Beerus is asserting his dominance and Goku standing up to him, yet we also see him of all people trying to reason with Goku, warning him of the dangers of his actions. Goku's cockiness and rebelliousness is something we've never seen before on this level. He's literally taunting Beerus' fear of Zeno, and the fact that someone is warning Goku of his deadly action make this an interesting potential conflict, as Goku's innocence will backfire big time. You also notice tension between Beerus and Goku. It seems like Goku's obsession with fighting and selfishness has overpowered Beerus' good intention, which will eventually lead to the many lives lost in the process. I actually do hope more of this interesting conflict to be expanded later on in this arc. It would also be an interesting way to develop Goku. Honestly, his selfishness is one of the interesting traits of Goku that makes him stand out as a protagonist. We see how his obsession with combat overpowered any sense of reason on Goku's part and saw how his Saiyan side to his character can have an influence on Goku's decision almost all the time. I just love how much of a flawed protagonist he is sometimes. So I hope this could be a driving factor for him to ascend in this arc to a new level. But what do you guys think about Goku in this new arc? And do you think he should have been hurt by bullets? Do you think he will progress in this arc? I honestly hope so. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. I love reading your responses. But overall, I hope you enjoyed this discussion. However, before I end this video, I want to shout out one of my awesome and loyal subscribers, Chill Life. He honestly works really hard on his videos, and I actually checked him out. He's pretty cool. So if you want to give him a chance, his link will be in the description. Also, if any of you guys want a potential shout out, then please make sure to follow my Twitter at Moodzi93. But nonetheless, I was your host Moodzi, and I'm signing off. Peace.